Picture it in your head. You've just loaded into the brand new Trails and Tales Cherry Blossom biome. In such things, you'll see many new inventions of the new update, like cherry blossoms, the sniffer, whatever on earth this thing is. But however beautiful this biome is, nighttime will still draw its ugly head. So in that respect, we will be drawing on to our next tutorial. In today's episode, I show you how to make a beautiful cherry blossom starter house for your brand new Trails and Tales 1.20 world. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we are next to the beautiful cherry blossom biome where we will be building today's tutorial. First off, the size requirements for such a build are going to be 13 by 14 in terms of width, and the height will be 12 blocks. Now this isn't a big build by any imagination, but is it raining over here? My goodness. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the weather, so this is going to be no big build by any imagination. However, I have left it incredibly blank for you to fill in your own kind of designs in the interior. It is very survival friendly, using only what is expected to be found in the cherry blossom biome, like stone, different things for beds and chests and campfires, and of course the cherry blossom wood itself. So with those details out the way, I think it's time to get into our block list. So to make your cherry blossom starter house, you'll need the following block items: torches, cauldrons, lavers, white beds. Any color will be good. It's just that in this particular area, it's more easy when you just start to just get a simple white bed. So don't worry about the color itself. Campfires, chests, polished granite slabs, crafting tables, furnaces, smooth stone, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone slabs, stone stairs, stone slabs, cherry wood, cherry doors, stripped cherry wood, cherry planks, cherry fences, cherry trapdoors, cherry slabs, and cherry fence gates. So those are the blocks for today's tutorial. Now, as always, for you survival folks, the main item of collection will be cherry wood in all of its pink glory. Since most of this build is actually a form of cobblestone and different stones for the foundation, and of course cherry wood for the majority of the build, then by logic dictating, we will have to be collecting as much cherry wood as physically possible. This might actually help in clearing out some land for the house in the first place, but again, I would suggest is collecting as much cherry wood as physically possible. It's not a big house by any imagination, but usually the amounts of blocks that you'll need for build are quite deceiving, let me tell you. So with the block list out of the way, I think it's time to get in to our time lapse. And we are back after that amazing time-lapse, folks. But before I show you anything more, I just want to say, if you do like what I do, please like this video and subscribe. Okay, now let's see what we have built here. Now, honestly, I was a bit skeptical about how good this would come out, but now I actually look at it in context. This is a really good example of building in a biome with the materials at hand. Whether it be just mining the stone for the steps, or the cobblestone, or simply just mining the cherry wood, this is one of the most survival-friendly player houses I have seen, at least in my opinion, because a lot of people, they will, and it's not really their fault, they'll make it really fancy and they'll make it really nice looking, but in terms of collection for those materials, it's really hard at a certain point in survival when you're just loading into the world and getting those resources. So that's why I've kind of left the interior a bit barren, if that makes sense. Now, if you don't like the interior, you can just rip the entire thing out and fill it to your heart's desire with whatever you want, but the main thing is the house itself. You've got an awesome looking Asian inspired house for the cherry blossom biome, as well as some nice windows. I didn't put in glass because getting glass is a bit more advanced in the game itself, rather than actually, you know, getting some fences from the wood and placing it in here. It's a lovely medieval house technique that I tried years ago and never actually used until now, but I'm really glad I did because it really came out well. The one feature that I'm really proud of is this awesome little campfire over here, where you can literally cook your own food if you don't want to put it in the furnace, and it adds a nice bit of heat and warmth to otherwise a pretty saturated pink build, in my opinion. But overall, I would say this is a decent starter house for any of you survival players looking to make a new world for 1.20 Trails and Tales. So that has been our tutorial for today, making a wonderful starter cherry house for the new Trails and Tales 1.20 update. I do hope you enjoyed this. I certainly am going to have a blast with the new blocks that they've been introducing into this update, and I'm sure you will too. Of course, if you do like what I do, please like this video and subscribe. My name has been Dr. Wasabi. I wish you a most pleasant good evening, or whatever time it is for you. And of course, as always, God bless. And now, folks, it is time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your viewing and hope we've succeeded in providing you with an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Stay happy and come back again soon. Good night.